location then? Because do you think that would even come up in the conversation? Is Putin one of those Russians that wants Alaska back?
I, I doubt Putin is going to put that into the negotiations, but I could imagine him saying, good to see you here. This used to be ours, and maybe they have a kind of a laugh over it. I don't know. I think it's an interesting location to have. It's in the U.S. It's not far from Russia. Um, I'm not sure how much that'll be discussed. Who knows how long the conversation will be and what other topics will come up. But I think it's interesting historically and interesting for listeners and viewers to realize that we bought Alaska. It was a pretty good deal. I think it was $7.5 million. Of course, invested properly, that would be worth a lot more today.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it is an interesting tidbit. Zelensky, though, he had a meeting today with European leaders as well as President Trump, and this is what he said about it. He said, "I told President Trump and all our European allies that Putin is bluffing." He also added that Russia wants to occupy the whole of Ukraine and that Putin does not want peace. Do you think that President Trump is going to take that to heart? I mean, what do you make of that statement?
The Zelensky's statement is simply factually accurate. The Europeans are not at this meeting either. I think they would like to be. They have a role to play, but I think mostly that role is for the NATO members to spend the money to purchase American arms and transfer them to the Ukrainians. That's good work. That's what they should do. That's what they can do. There is one other thing that Trump will be considering. I hope he does. And that is something like $300 billion in Russian funds in Europe right now that are essentially frozen. If these war crimes are going to continue, if Putin is going to refuse even a ceasefire, those funds should be taken and they should be used for two purposes: to rearm Ukraine and for reparations to Ukraine for the damage that has been done by Russia. That money should be gone and should no longer they should not go back to Russia under any circumstances, and that should be part of the pressure. And if Trump likes and he wants to tell Putin, here is the things I can do to you. If you are not going to come along, then that's what he should do. He should specify, if he wants to, all the measures he can take to make life uncomfortable for Putin.